convicted of. And we talked about most of them non-violent felonies, and there was that issue. He still has pending charges against him, and apparently, by his own admission, and he offered this up really without even being asked, some steroid drug issues or something that are now pending. We now know. We didn't know going into his testimony what this was, but he had an attorney in the courtroom who was going to jump up like a jack in the box if they got near a topic that was going to jeopardize these pending charges. And I think that's what the sidebar had to do with. And it sounded to me like, Richard, that the judge was basically telling the jury, as they got into that steroid charge that's pending, ignore all of that stuff. Is that your read on it?
That was my read, because all of that stuff is pending. There is no conviction yet on those items. Now, the defense was also implying here that Bonnell is looking for some kind of deal on those pending charges, that he might be cooperating as a witness because there are still charges out there. Except, again, I don't know what it is they would say he's making up, right? They can show a motivation for him to cooperate, but what is it they think he is saying that he wouldn't have otherwise said?
Yeah, it seems like they're basically asking the jury to believe this one concept. This guy's a liar. He's a thief. He does drugs. He sells drugs. He at least has possession of drugs. Therefore, he helped kill this person or cover up the crime. Simple.
Yeah, he's a bad guy. He's a bad witness, and therefore you shouldn't believe him, and maybe even you should conclude that he participated in this in some degree. Again, I'm not sure how that gets you all the way to acquitting the defendant, but that does seem to be what they're trying to do.
But we know that, her job is, and any defense attorney's job, zealously representing their client and create that, make the jury do its work, make the jury ferret out what is and isn't the truth through this witness or any others. And, if they happen to get, like I said, one jury member that goes for it and fills in the blanks that maybe we don't think should be filled in, then it's a success. The defense has worked.
That's right. That's right. They got to take every shot they can. And sometimes in an examination like this, we don't know everything they're trying to do. They could be trying to elicit a few facts that will help them down the road as they put on the rest of their case. And we just can't see the connection yet. But I don't begrudge the defense here for taking their shots at this witness. They've got a guy with an extensive criminal record, and they're trying to make use of that and to take some other shots at him as well.
Yeah, and those are always good things. That's always good stuff. I would point out, the audience, you guys may have noticed that they went from showing the clips of the interview on a big screen in the courtroom to showing the witness with headphones, a laptop version. Richard, do you think the prosecution complained about that and said, look, if you're going to use these continued clips, then we'll want it more privately done. We don't want the jury exposed to it.
It's possible. The point of showing a witness their prior testimony is to refresh their recollection, get them to remember what they said before and testify it. You're not just supposed to play the prior testimony willy-nilly or the prior investigation. Otherwise, they would just put it on the screen. We're supposed to have a live testimony from a live witness, and those things are only supposed to be an aid to that testimony.
Yep, and one of my favorite legal terms, willy-nilly. Okay, let's go back into court as they continue this